So, I heard you want to become your own dream girl, but did you know you are already her? You've just been hiding her. She's been inside you all along, waiting for you to stop dimming your light and start showing up as her. So stop waiting for her to appear. She's waiting for you to rise. Every second you wait, she's tapping her foot, ready to take over your life. Hi guys, I'm Daria and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this is a space where we explore personal growth, build self-worth, and clear out anything standing in the way of your glow. Today's video is all about stepping fully into your power, stopping the hiding, the shrinking, and finally unleashing the dream girl who's been inside you all along. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. Stop shying away from yourself. Let's start with the most important truth. The dream girl you're looking for, she's already inside you. But here's the catch. She's been hiding because you've been hiding too. Think about it. How many times have you downplayed your opinions, tucked away your little traits, or apologized for taking up space? Those habits might seem harmless, but they add up, keeping the real, bold, brilliant version of you in the shadows. That's not her. That's you playing small. Every time you hide who you are out of fear or insecurity, you dim that unapologetic, amazing version of yourself. The good news, these insecurities can be reframed, and some of the most iconic personalities have done exactly that. Let's take Cindy Crawford as an example. That mole she had, as a kid, she hated it. Agencies wanted it removed, magazines tried to retouch it, but she didn't hide it. She embraced it. That mole became iconic. It made her memorable. Suddenly, she wasn't just a model. She was an inspiration. And then there's Marilyn Monroe. During her time, Hollywood often favored thinner frames, yet Marilyn's curvy body became the standard of iconic sensuality. She didn't hide it. She accentuated it, wore it proudly, and became legendary. Her confidence and authenticity shone through in every photo, every scene, and every red carpet appearance. She owned herself, and that ownership made her unforgettable. And it's not just women who lean into what makes them unique. Take Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had a thick accent, a massive physique, and a name no one could pronounce properly. Things that could have held him back, but he turned every no into a yes. He leaned into his uniqueness, used it as his strength, and became a global icon. Your little traits aren't mistakes. They're your signature, and the dream girl embraces them fully and never shrinks to fit anyone's comfort zone. Here's a practical exercise you can try today to start embracing your bold, authentic self. Think of one thing about yourself you've been hiding or trying to change. Now ask yourself, how could you embrace it, celebrate it, or lean into it instead? That's your first step. Even a small gesture of self-acceptance is a victory. Next, visualize this for a moment. Imagine standing in front of a mirror, smiling at the part of yourself you've been ignoring. That's her, the dream girl, waiting to be seen. As you recognize her, your body responds. Your shoulders soften, your spine straightens, and your head lifts slightly. This is the energy of someone who isn't apologizing for her presence. She's alive, radiant, and ready to show up. Remember, the dream girl lives in every bold choice, every unapologetic smile, and every time you embrace what makes you uniquely you. She doesn't wait for permission, she claims her space, her voice, and her shine. And today, you get to invite her out of the shadows. Stop playing hide and seek with your sparkle. She's ready to be seen. Chapter 2. Stop people pleasing and learn to set boundaries. Okay, let's be real. Saying yes to everyone and everything, exhausting. You've been training for the people-pleasing Olympics, but it's time to retire. The dream girl values her energy, her time, and her peace. Saying no isn't rude, it's self-respect in action. When you live in constant yes mode, you might look helpful on the outside, but inside, you're drained. You start carrying other people's emotions, responsibilities, and expectations like heavy bags that were never yours to hold. That's not kindness, it's self-abandonment dressed up as politeness. The dream girl knows that her worth isn't measured by how much she gives, but by how fully she shows up as herself. Think of boundaries like a beautiful fence around a garden. It doesn't keep people out, it protects the flowers that matter most. Without boundaries, your energy leaks everywhere. You're tired, overextended, maybe even resentful, and your true self gets buried under everyone else's expectations. The truth is, when you say yes out of guilt, you're actually saying no to yourself. Every time you agree to something just to keep the peace, you silence your own needs. The result? Burnout, frustration, and that quiet inner voice whispering, "What about me?" So remember this, saying no isn't rejection, it's self-respect showing up. Boundaries don't make you harsh, they make you trustworthy. People learn how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. When you say yes to everything, you unintentionally teach others that your time is always available, and that's not a lesson you want to give. But when you hold your line with grace, you teach the world that your time and energy are valuable. The dream girl doesn't over-explain or apologize for honoring her limits. She simply knows what she needs and honors it. Think of the last time you said yes when you wanted to say no. Maybe it was agreeing to a last-minute favor when you were already exhausted, or staying on the phone when you desperately needed quiet. Remember that knot in your stomach? That sight afterward? That's your intuition waving a red flag. Imagine your energy like a sunlight. You want it shining on you and the people and projects that truly matter, not wasted on endless yeses that leave you in the dark. So how do you start building those boundaries? You can try this simple exercise. Start small, say no to one thing this week that drains you. Don't overthink it. Just pause, breathe, and trust that no is a complete sentence. Then notice the relief that follows. That lightness, that's her, the dream girl, claiming space without apology. Celebrate that moment, you've just protected your peace. The more you practice, the stronger you'll feel. With every no, you'll feel more grounded, more confident, and more like yourself. One day you won't hesitate, you'll simply say, I don't do this, or that doesn't work for me, and that'll be it. No guilt, no long explanations, just quiet confidence and clear boundaries. I can tell you from my own experience, this is exactly how I've learned to operate. When I first started practicing saying no, I wasn't always 100% comfortable in doing so, but over time, with patience and consistency, it became natural. Today, I can protect my energy without hesitation, without guilt, and without the feeling the need to justify myself. It's freeing, it's empowering, and honestly, it feels like stepping fully into my own power. And don't get me wrong, of course there are moments when it's okay to help or say yes. That's a part of being human. But the key is knowing where your line is and not letting it get crossed. Honoring your boundaries doesn't mean you stop being kind or supportive. It means you protect your energy and show up as your fullest self. Think of boundaries as your protective bubble, soft, elegant, and keeping all the chaos out while letting the good stuff in. Chapter 3. Chase your dreams boldly. Here's the thing, the dream girl doesn't whisper her dreams, she runs toward them. She allows herself to want big, beautiful, bold things, and she doesn't apologize for it. You have one life, one shot. If you keep lowering your goals to avoid judgment or fear, you're running from her. So stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. Stop thinking your dreams are too big. They're proof that she's alive inside you. Think about it. Every time you shrink your ambitions or settle for safe, you're quietly telling yourself that your gifts aren't enough. You're putting limits on what you can create, who you can become, and how brightly you can shine. That's not living. That's surviving. And the dream girl, she doesn't survive. She thrives, she expands, and she stakes her claim in the world. Think of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He came to a new country, a body that stood out, a name hard to pronounce. He chased his dreams relentlessly, refusing to let obstacles stop him, proving that limits exist only in the mind. That's the kind of bold ambition the dream girl embodies. Fearless, unapologetic, unstoppable. She doesn't shy away from what she wants. She steps into it fully. Imagine looking back 10 years from now and realizing you chose comfortable over extraordinary. That's the heartbreak of ignoring her, the quiet ache of what could have been if you had dared. Wanting more doesn't make you greedy. Wanting to chase your dreams doesn't make you selfish. It makes you alive. It means you honor the potential within you. And honoring that potential isn't about comparing yourself to anyone else. It's about listening to the version of you that's been quietly waiting to step forward. Here's a practical way to begin. Pick one dream you've been scared to chase. Write down one small action you can take this week to move closer to it. Maybe it's sending an email, signing up for a course, sketching an idea, or even just committing to a single step. That's how she starts showing up. Slowly, steadily, unapologetically. Picture a door in front of you. Behind is the life you've been dreaming of. The first step feels small, but as you step through, a rush of possibility hits you. The space inside is bright, welcoming, and full of opportunity. Each step after this one becomes easier, more natural, and every time you move forward, you're showing up as her. Remember, chasing your dreams isn't about giant leaps. It's about showing up for yourself step by step. Every small action, every choice to move forward is her whispering, yes, you can. Yes, this is your life. The dream girl inside you doesn't wait for permission or perfect timing. She rises, she takes action, and she celebrates every victory along the way, no matter how small. Give yourself permission to step forward because she's waiting, and the life you've been dreaming of is ready for you. Chapter 4. Unleash confidence in action. Confidence isn't a feeling you wait for, it's a habit you practice. The dream girl shows up every single day. It's not about waking up one morning magically fearless. Confidence doesn't arrive before action. It's built through showing up, even when scared or unready. The dream girl knows that if she waits to feel ready, she'll be waiting forever. Confidence is built in motion, not in waiting. It's in the little things. Your posture, your tone of voice, the way you step into a room. Speak up, stand tall, take small risks. Say what you mean, even if your voice shakes. Those micro actions create momentum. That's how confidence is born, not in perfection, but in presence. Think about it. Every time you've hesitated, every not yet you've told yourself, you've delayed meeting your dream girl. But every small action, every brave yes, every I'll try is a footprint toward becoming her. She's not waiting for courage to appear. She's building it one step at a time. Confidence grows in the doing. The more you practice showing up, the louder your inner voice becomes. The more you act, the less you doubt. Every time you follow through, especially when it's uncomfortable, you send a message to yourself, I can trust me. Let me use myself as an example. I'm naturally introverted, so talking to a camera didn't come easily. I started tiny. Short talking posts on Instagram stories, then longer IG videos, and eventually I moved to YouTube. With every upload, I grew a little braver, pressing record became less scary, and confidence followed. Now showing up on camera feels a lot more natural, not because I'm fearless, but because I practiced being brave. That's the point. Courage grows over time. Confidence follows when you show up, even if your voice shakes. Here's a practical way to begin. Pick one small act that scares you slightly. Maybe it's raising your hand in a meeting, speaking your truth in a conversation, or trying something you've been putting off. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Each time you take that step, you're layering a brick in the foundation of your confidence. That's when she appears, your dream girl, walking into the room, head high, shoulders back, eyes bright. She's not waiting for permission. She's grounded in self-trust. Every time you show up, she's right there beside you, stronger, braver, more certain of who she is. Remember, confidence isn't built in silence. It grows with every small step you take. Each I did it moment, each time you show up when it's tempting to hide, is a declaration that you're becoming her. With every little win, you'll feel proud of yourself and gradually more confident. Confident doesn't mean never doubting. It means acting anyway. So stand tall, take the risk, and let your presence speak before your words do. Confidence doesn't come first. Courage does. Chapter 5. Be unapologetically yourself and start shining today. The dream girl doesn't apologize for existing. She doesn't shrink, tone down, or soften herself to fit anyone else's comfort. Every part of you, your traits, your opinions, your fire, is welcome, powerful, and needed. So stop waiting for permission. Stop running from the parts of yourself you've been told are too much. That's where she lives. Step into her shoes, own your space, speak your truth, brush off the nonsense, laugh at it, and shine anyway. Think about every time you muted your voice, softened your humor, or swallowed a bold idea to make someone else comfortable. That was her whispering, asking you to show up fully. She's been waiting for you to step forward, and now more than ever it's time. That whisper is no longer a suggestion, it's a call. Look at Blackpink, the global K-pop girl group. They own their stage, their style, their spotlight. Each member is unapologetically herself. Whether performing together or standing alone, they've shattered expectations, broken records, and inspired millions worldwide. That's the kind of fearlessness the dream girl embodies. Bold, radiant, and fully present. She doesn't wait for validation. She knows her worth. She shows up fully, owns her choices, and lets the world adjust. Being unapologetically you isn't reckless, it's revolutionary. Every time you refuse to hide, you tell yourself and the world, I exist fully, I matter, I will not dim my light. Here's a practical way to start. Pick one part of yourself you've been afraid to show fully. Maybe it's your style, your humor, your opinion, or a bold idea that you've kept private. Share it today in a small way. Post that photo, speak your thought, wear that outfit, or pitch that idea. That's her emerging, step by step, one brave choice at a time. And when you do that, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, which part of you have you been holding back? That fearless, radiant part, let her show up. Stop hiding her. She's fabulous and she's been waiting for a while. Don't make her wait any longer. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it reminds you that your dream girl is already inside you, waiting for you to show up, shine, and own your space. Keep taking those small steps because every brave choice brings her closer to the surface. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram for more inspiration, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.